to part 2 of my thrift store hauling in November, except for I got this great little box in the summertime. I think it's so pretty. It was marked down to 45 cents. I love floral material. I'm not going to do anything to it. I could put a trim or something, but I have like just things like my cutoffs and things I didn't use. I'm sticking them in here to try to save them and use them in other projects, but that's something that you can buy. It was 45 cents, so I thought it was worth it. Crunch. Sorry. I want to do or make journals, and I want to make fabric books that contain journals. And one of the things I keep seeing over and over are people using guest checks. I don't know whether it's a die or a stamp or something, but they had all of these for $1.98. So I thought that I would jump on the guest check bandwagon and buy them, and I think that's a great deal. Okay, here are beads. The tag is off, but they were 75 cents. There are 2 of each color. I'm in the process of making a gypsy book, and I love blue anyway. And this is all sparkly. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but it's just beautiful. And then I was also thinking I could put it on a small Christmas tree. So for 75 cents, I thought that was pretty much a good deal. Next thing I bought, as you can see, was also 45 cents. There we go. It had been 75, nobody bought it. It's actually silver plate. And the reason I bought this is because I've been saying, Margaret, who is 7 Mrs. T, and I'll try to look for the link and put it in the description box. These are my first videos. I apologize. I am learning as I go along. But anyway, she made this gorgeous Victorian crib out of a thing that hers was wire and like some kind of rattan or something like that. And so I can't duplicate what she does, but I thought I would give it a try because I had found at the thrift store a porcelain baby, and she fits right inside of that. So that's why I bought that, and it was 45 cents. The other thing I could do, if I'm not successful doing that, I can either paint it or I can shine it up with silver polish and then coat it with triple thick. So after 45 cents, I thought that was a pretty good deal. I was pretty excited when I saw this. This is an Elmers. As you can see, it was on sale for 99 cents. And look at all the tape. It's two-sided tape dispenser. And I just love it. And I thought for 99 cents it was worth it. I love Elmer's products. I use them almost exclusively. I'm a reader, and so I just bought this book. I don't know this author, but the description sounded good. And it was on sale for 75 cents. So for 75 cents, I thought that, it'd be a good thing. And if I don't like it in our neighborhood, I live in a really artsy, cool neighborhood. And when the people have what's called a lending library, it's free. And it's this little library that's on a post, and it's got a top so it doesn't get affected by the weather. And if I don't like it, I will put it in there because I take books out of there all the time. So it's a great thing. So it was a win-win situation all around. And also, if I don't like it, I can take the pages out and use it for a journal or something and use the cover. So that's not a big deal. I don't know whether I will ever use this, but I'm going to have of course, a giveaway, and this might be in the giveaway, but I paid, let me see here, $2.98, and this is one of these Xyron sticker makers. And again, it has barely been used, if it has ever been used. I don't think it was ever used. And so I think it was opened, and the person who bought it, just like me, didn't really have any use for it. But I may come to love it. Everybody has one and loves it, so that might end up in a giveaway box for new subbies. But anyway, I thought for $2.98, because it sold originally for $39.99. I guess if you went to Michael's and got a 50% off, that'd still be $20. And so I didn't go to Michael's, and I think it's a good idea. So that is that. And I'm going to pause just a moment and get the rest. Okay, I'm back. This is part of my friend Gail's Christmas present, birthday present for the next 10 years. I've been working on these things since summer, but I'm about to run out of time on this video, so I will show you this and one more thing, and we'll conclude, and then we'll come back and finish the rest of the things. I'm showing you this because these are some items I needed to make what I make, and I did not go to the thrift store expecting to find those. I was actually hoping to find a bag of cheap crochet thread. And this, but I had made this a while back. Well, not that long ago, but anyway, I put it here to stretch it out, and all you do, some people put sugar water on them. I just put water, and then you pin them, but you have to make sure that you use pins that are not rust. It should be, say, something on the outside like rust proof or whatever. So this is not, I've already painted it and it's drying right now, so I didn't want to use it, but this is the other hoop, and I'm going to make her a dream catcher. And so what I'm going to do is use this same, this is actually a cotton, heavy cotton, like you would make a bedspread or something like that with. And so I'm going to take this and tie one to each of these, and then I'm going to leave the bottom open because I saw this on a video by Amy Love, and I have included it, or I will include it in the description so you can see what she did. She was in a live show with Maggie White and Kim, and so I will show you in the on part 3 why I bought what I bought. But the last thing I'm going to just show you is this pretty bowl. The bowl attracted me. You can see that it was 75 cents. It has what they call grazing or glazing around the top. I don't know if you can see it. It's where the clay has cracked in some areas. Let's see. Like right through here. I don't know if that's coming out or not, to be honest. But anyway, it was beautiful, and I knew that it was made by an important porcelain maker, and I flipped it over, and it is a Limoges. But it's an American Limoges. Limoges was a famous potter, and that's not really the right word to use this. They made very, very expensive, and still do in France, think China and things like this. And so what happened was that the owner of the company was charging for these guys' work exorbitant prices, and Limoges is expensive. So they left Paris, and they immigrated to the United States, I think in Ohio, because the clay there was very similar to the clay they found in France, and they opened their own store. So even though it says American Limoges, it's the exact same people who were making the French Limoges, and they got to charge and be paid because they are true artisans. And so it's such a sad thing that this sold for 75 cents, but this will become, I think I'm going to put it in my bedroom and hang it because it's so pretty, and I love roses, and I love pink roses with the yellow tint. I love peace roses, which are yellow with pink tints. So these are things that you can look out for. If you see something with a 22 karat rim, even if it's glazed or grazed, if they call it, cracked, can you see that? The light might not be picking it up. But anyway, flip it over and see who it is. And if it's got a thing on the back, it's usually an important piece of pottery or china, and it's fine china. And anyway, so that's the end of part 2, and I will come back with part 3. Thank you so much for watching.